Today, I have got a beautiful money play for you guys. This is a great basketball play. It is a pick and roll ball handler set, and the play name is Fist Horns Flip Free 5. Now, it is once again in the Atlanta Hawks playbook, so if you want to use this play, make sure you have access to the Hawks playbook. Now, by nature, the primary option in this play is to get the player you got the play for an open free. Screening and movement is the key of this set. There will be lots of passing, and as you can see, I've called it for Kawhi Leonard and he gets a open free ball. Now, this is not the only part of the play. If the open free ball is not there, you can actually flow very nicely into a pick and roll on the side. So this is the option number 2. Now I'll go into all of these in details later, but I just want you to see the whole thing in action in all its glory. And yep, if these two options aren't there, you got a third option, and you have a katana cut with the play initiator. So this is a very nasty set, one of my favorite plays all year long. So now let's break it down in detail. Now here's option number 1, the katana cut. So you hold down the X button as you pass and you manually cut through yourself. Now check it out. I've called the play Fist Horns Flip Free 5 for Kawhi Leonard. Now the person that gets the katana cut is not going to be the player you call the play for. It is actually going to be the guy who starts the play. So the play initiator, usually a point guard, but if you call the play for a point guard, usually a wing. So here Tony Parker is going to get the katana cut, and watch. We're going to give it to LaMarcus off a pin down of Timmy. We're going to pretend to cut around LaMarcus, cut back ourselves into a pick from Timmy, and that gets the cut. Now watch again, one more time, check it out. This time we're going to give it to Tim Duncan. I'm going to hold down X, fake towards Duncan, now cut back, run the defender into the off-ball pick by LaMarcus. If I'm open, I'm just going to let go of X, and the cutter will get the ball. This off-ball pick by the other big is crazy. Watch Timmy says the pick and Tony gets wide open. A katana cut is always deadly, but this time you're mixing in a katana cut with an off-ball screen, alright? So that's a lot to handle for any kind of defense. As you can see, we are slicing them up. Katana cut option 1, deadly. Now here's option number 2 of the play, which is where you get the person you call the play for a free ball. So watch. You always start off this play with the katana cut. So here I've called the play for Teague. I'm going to give the ball to Horford and katana cut with Bazemore. Great job by the defense there, but see, if I hold on to X and don't let go, eventually I become Horford again and I can hit Teague for that wide open free because the other big sets him another off-ball screen. So check it out here again. I'm calling it for Kawhi. I'm going to give the ball to LaMarcus and use Timmy as an off-ball screen, katana cut Tony. I'm going to go the other way around. This time, nothing. And watch Timmy go set an off-ball screen for Kawhi. Curls back up. Free ball. Just don't let go of X and you eventually become the big man up top so you can actually pass it to the wing player. Now there's also other elements of this play. It is a dynamic read, so sometimes you might not always get the free ball. So here I cut through, they stop cover. This time the screen is set to a mid-range. Hey, if it's open, take it. Does not matter. And another dynamic read from this play is that if you katana cut through and you don't get the cut, sometimes instead of getting a single screen, you will actually get a double screen. You see that? 2 players at the pick fatigue. Now that's not even fair. Imagine that's Klay Thompson or Steph Curry coming around. This is a nasty money play, family. Alright, now let's take a look at option number 3, the wing pick and roll. So if the initial katana cut is not there, the free ball is not there, you can actually still catch the ball with the player you called the play for. So the original pick and roll ball handler, in this case Teague, he's going to catch it. He's not going to get a free, but Millsap immediately sets him an on-ball screen. Now that's great in-flow basketball. That is beautiful stuff. And if you're counting the picks, like in a matter of like 8 seconds, there's at least like 4 to 5 picks going on here. Sometimes 6, heck. So no katana cut, no free ball. We flow nicely into that wing pick and roll, going to the baseline. Beautiful bounce pass. Gorgeous finish. So the flow of this play is amazing. You begin with that off-ball screen katana cut by your initiator. If there's nothing, you get a free ball for the pick and roll ball handler you call the play for. If there's no free, you get this wing pick and roll. And there's enough clock to do all of this all at once in sequence, alright? This play is score, score, score mentality. It puts a lot of pressure on the defense because you're constantly attacking with off-ball cuts, off-ball screen, and then into an on-ball screen. Now, it is a very complicated basketball set, so I suggest you try to flow through it at the beginning. But once you get this down, my goodness, you'll feel beautiful while you're playing, and it is going to get you a lot of points one way or the other. Like, just feel the flow of this play. You can see it here. I'm just going to let it run in sequence. And you can see I start out with Tony and I'm trying to cut around, but I'm mixing it up. So instead of running the guy into the screen, I'm going to run away from the screen just to switch it up. And that turns it into a ball screen for Duncan. And Marcus goes sets another screen. See, at this point, Marcus has already set free screen. This is the 4th screen that Marcus has set in like 9 seconds. 4 screens by your power forward. If you got a brick wall power forward, my God. That'd be nasty, alright? So make sure you remember how to run this play properly. I suggest you practice a lot because there is a lot of things that happens in sequence here. And understand that if the first katana cut is not there, don't panic. Just hold on to X, finish your cut. You will eventually become the big up top so you can pass again. And here you can see I just mix it up. I get another like dunk on the other end. So it doesn't always have to be the same thing. But if you can flow through the motions and you can remember what you're doing, use your off ball, use your on ball, and be a smart passer, I guarantee you will destroy and wreck a lot of people in this play. Here you see I mess up the dunk, but we get the ball back, and I can just run this play again. Fist Horns flip 3-5. It has got such a nice flow to it, and it's always slightly different, so it's hard to predict and it's hard to get used to. You take away one thing, it flows into the next. Alright family, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know how you feel, and I got a huge important tutorial coming after this one. I'm going to teach you guys how to play call, so keep an eye out for that, and we will be featuring the NBA champions Cleveland Cavaliers with that tutorial. So yep, I'll see all of you next time.